Good evening, one and all. So, the first topic that we'll be starting out with is accounting for bonus issue and rights issue. Bonus shares and right shares. If you want, you can call it like that. Very simple topic, sir. It only deals with two things: bonus shares, right shares. That's if one company has given bonus shares and if some company has given some right shares, what journal entry you need to pass. And because of the journal entry, what changes will be seen in balance sheet. That's all. Some journal entry and its impact in balance sheet. That's all this particular chota topic aims to test. Okay. Now, let's concentrate on the first component. What is first component? Bonus issue. What is bonus, sir? Bonus means what? Chappandi. Giving free something. Tirupati laddu free kodi. Yeah, what is correct? Correct only. Go on. What is that? Bonus means free, somebody is saying. So what is free, sir? Shares. So that means some shares are given at free or given for free. That's what is bonus. Correct. Absolutely right. Bonus shares means some OC. OC means Bitti. That South Indian language OC, which is there same everywhere, no? Which is nothing but free. So company is being so daralu karna that they are giving some shares absolutely free. You got excited. You got to know Infosys is giving some bonus shares. You wrote a mail directly to a managing director. Somehow you have his email ID. I don't know how. Okay. You wrote a mail. Hey, Infosys chairman, I heard that you are giving bonus shares. Give me also bonus shares. What do you think? You will get now. I mean, bonus shares will be given to every Tom, Dick and Harry. For whom? Existing share. This is okay. So bonus shares means it will generally have three features. It is additional shares. Give additional equity shares given to existing equity shareholders. Additional equity shares given to existing equity shareholders for money or for free? For free of cost. That's some additional shares given to existing shareholders at free. That is the meaning of the term bonus shares. So if any company has come out with something known as bonus shares, what journal entry we need to pass? That's all. Are we okay with the meaning, everyone, now? Okay, meaning of bonus shares have we got? Okay. Online also, no, keep responding yes, yes, no, no, and all that, so that I'll get to know that whatever I'm saying is reaching you. Okay, just simple yes would good enough be sufficient for me. Let us take a small example, then we will dive into the actual question. Sir, let's say a particular company is there. Let's say A Limited, no? A Limited issued 1 lakh equity shares. You don't have to copy this, just listen, that's good enough. A Limited issued 1 lakh equity shares of face value 10 each. Can you tell me the journal entry for this? One company, no, they have given 1 lakh equity shares of face value 10. Don't worry about application, allotment, first call, final call, and all the money is received at the time of application only. Can you tell me what is a simple journal entry? Bank account debit. How many shares, sir? 1 lakh. They have issued at what price? 10 rupees. So that means how much money bank company will receive? 10 lakh. So bank account debit 10 lakhs. Correct? What will you credit? You can either write to equity share application account or equity share application and allotment account and pass the next entry as what? Equity share application and allotment account debit to equity share capital. Or I can directly write to equity share capital. Is that okay? Directly I'll write equity share capital. So how much value? 10 lakhs. Are we comfortable with this entry? We have done this left, right, center in our Neend also. If someone wakes up, we will give this entry. Correct? Okay. Now, maybe I'll just write it bajo mein. Let's modify this example. A Limited, same. They have issued 1 lakh equity shares of face value 10 each only as bonus shares first scenario mein they gave 1 lakh equity shares as bonus or they collected money? They collected money. I'm just modified this scenario and made this as what? Same number of shares, same face value, but this time shares are given as bonus. Okay. Now can we look at the journal entry for this particular scenario? Can you take a guess? Let's see. Okay. Can you write bank account debit here? Like here I wrote bank account debit 10 lakh. Here also can I write bank account debit? Why? Bonus means what, sir? OC. Free. Yes, no. Free means is company getting any money? No. That means can you debit bank? No. Okay. But is bonus shares also equity shares only? Yes. If company issues any equity shares, what will you credit? Equity share capital. Because if any company issues equity shares, for that company it is equity share capital. So that means can you credit equity share capital to the extent of 10 lakh? Yes. But can you debit bank to the extent of 10 lakh? Why? You did not, or the company did not receive money. Yes or no? So instead of debiting bank, you debit something known as reserves. So reserves account debit 10 lakhs to equity share capital. Don't write this down. This is a simple scenario. There is more entries for this. I'm just trying to decode this one by one. So basically instead of bank, what will be debited, sir? Reserves. Are we okay? Have you heard about the term reserves, everyone? Yes. Where, sir? Balance sheet, huh? Yes, if you remember schedule 3 ka balance sheet format, you remember, huh? All of you? All of you have done? Yes. Huh? Somebody saying other equity and all. CA final you entered, huh? Other equity and all is there only in CA final, no? Too much he has learned. I will not speak to him. Okay. Tell me the format of balance sheet, sir. Format, full format, let's see. We'll see. Heading. Balance sheet of so and so company as on. Below that, particulars, note number, amount. Okay. Below particulars, Roman letter 1, equity and liabilities. Under that point number 1, shareholders funds. Under shareholders funds, point number A, share capital. Point number B, reserves and surplus. Correct or no? So whatever reserves in surplus, I mean under that reserves in surplus, whatever you show, no, that only I'm calling it as reserves. Examples could be. Can you give me some examples of reserves? Capital. You remember share forfeiture and all. You have done it in your foundation, Bachpan, first PUC and all, 11th standard. Capital reserve, when you forfeited some shares, you used to transfer it to capital reserve and all. So capital reserve is an example of a reserve. General reserve is an example of reserves. Securities premium, P&L account, CRR, DRR, investment allowance reserve. There could be many reserves. Are we okay? All right. So we will utilize some of the reserves. I'm not talking everything. We'll utilize some of the reserves to give away what? Give away bonus shares. Are we fine with this now? Okay. Just give you a minute for processing time. Infosys is doing buyback. Even TCS also did buyback. Correct. They do, pa. Nykaa is coming with bonus. Over, yeah. Correct. Even I also got some. Okay, yeah. Okay, no worries. I think things are fine. All right. So again, what is it so far that we have discussed, sir? Bonus shares means additional shares given to existing shareholders at what? Free of cost. Okay. Using what you will give bonus shares? Reserves. Yes. So basically, reserves are utilized to give bonus shares. Now the next question is, so you told 101 reserves. Which reserve should be utilized to give bonus shares? That is what we will take it up. The reserves that you can utilize, no, actually you can utilize 3 types of reserves to give away bonus shares. This is not me talking about, these are law. They have framed a law saying these reserves can be utilized to give away bonus shares. The first reserve is capital redemption reserve, or for our class purpose, the pet name is CRR. Short form accepted in class, not accepted in exams. Books mein ujjadi, bindas you write. Examination, please don't write. Okay, always write the full forms. Okay, so why are you writing? I am lazy. I think I already know that, no? Okay. Qualified. Oh yeah, yeah. See, that is a good sentence. Maybe next batch I'll alter that. Okay. Okay. So first reserve that you will utilize is what, sir? CRR, or capital redemption reserve. Next type of reserve that you can utilize to give away bonus share is security premium, or you can also call it a security premium reserve. Okay. This, for our class purpose, we will call it as SP. Okay. Last is free reserves. So these are the three types of reserves which can be used to give bonus shares. Nothing other than that. This is okay? No. Free reserve means what, sir? You have studied law and all. I think law it should have come. Law is not started, no, yet by this.
It is available for distribution of dividend.
Perfect. Free reserve ka definition, it's not an accounting definition, it's driven by law, company law specifically. Free reserve means that reserve which is available for, or simply can I write available for a dividend declaration or a dividend distribution? Meaning, from that reserve, if there is a particular reserve, if you can use that to give away what, sir? Dividend. If from any reserve, if you can give dividend, such a reserve we call it as what? Free reserve. Generally, free reserves, no, will be either your general reserve and your P&L. Okay, these two you will see majoritarily in your problems. You'll only see two types of free reserves in your problem, that is either general reserve or P&L, because both are available for what declaration? Dividend declaration. Free reserve means what, sir? Once again, tell me. That reserve from which you can pay, a company can pay dividend. Okay, and commonly what are the free reserves I told? General reserve and P&L, because from those two reserves the company distributes dividend to the shareholders. Are we okay? But okay, let's just think. I'll just write like this. Others. I'll simply write others over here. Let's see who has followed this. In a question, no? In one particular question, they have told general reserve is 1 lakh, P&L is 5 lakh, other reserve is 50,000. Some number they have given. Okay. Others they have given in bracket, you know, they have written one word. You know what I have written? Available for a dividend declaration. They wrote other reserves, and how much is the value, sir? 50,000. In bracket, what did they write? Available for a dividend declaration. Okay. Now the question to you is this other reserve, is it a free reserve? Got the question? Is this other reserve, is it a what reserve? Free reserve. Answer, Madi.
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because they clearly told this other reserve is available for dividend declaration. Any reserve from which you can pay dividend is a free reserve. Like this adjustment, no, some 8 to 10 years back they used to test. I think 8 to 10 attempts before they used to test. Maybe a little more. Now, in the last 4 or 5 years, I have not seen these sort of adjustments. But if at all it comes also, will you be in a position to take care of it? Is it okay? Okay. Everyone okay, no? Online also? Solangapa. Purinjada. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Good, sir. Awesome, sir. One more question I will ask you now. Or maybe I'll just give you, or I'll only tell of, maybe you might have not heard about it. Sir, everything okay? What is this Dabba fellow CRR? CRR full form in? Capital Redemption Reserve. For the time being, no, don't worry what is CRR, why do we create it, what is the logic and all that stuff. There is a topic, 2 topics in fact. There I will tell you in detail why does a company create CRR. For now, if I have to explain that, I have to draw half an hour I have to waste. It is not relevant for this topic, so let's not go into that. Okay. For now, you know, if at all a company has something known as CRR, it can be utilized just for one purpose and one purpose only, which is what? To give bonus shares. CRR, if it is there, it can be just used for one purpose, and that is what, sir? To give bonus shares. Okay. Hence, the first priority or the first reserve that you will utilize to give bonus shares is what? CRR. Because CRR has just one purpose. That's the reason first you will try to utilize CRR to the maximum extent. Second priority, you will give it to what, sir? Securities premium. As per section 52 of Companies Act 2013, security premium has only 5 utilization. And one among that 5 utilization is you can use securities premium to give away bonus shares. So hence security premium will be given what priority? Second priority. Because does it have only one purpose or it has 5 utilization? Which has least amount of utilization? CR. Hence we say first priority you give it off to CR. After that also, if you need still money or if you need balance for bonus issue, you'll touch what reserve? Securities. Even after utilizing securities premium, still if there is any shortage, go for the next one, which is what? Free reserve. So that means free reserve will be your, can I say, least prioritized or last priority? Okay, this is the last priority. Okay, under free reserve also we have how many types? We have some types. Commonly I told what? General reserve and P. You can utilize it in any chow bath or any proportion. Meaning, you can utilize, if you are utilizing free reserve, you can use first general reserve and then P&L or 50-50, 90-10 or anything is acceptable. But our ICI material, no, first they will utilize general reserve and then if required they will use P&L. As such, there is no section restriction. You can utilize it in any manner. But if you want to stick to ICI solution, or maybe we will stick to, that means what we'll utilize among these two first? General reserve. Sometimes we cannot trust it, institute correction pattern. So I take a risk. Let's follow that one. Okay. Is this good, everyone, now? So that means till now whatever we have studied, is it okay? Can we have a quick recap of that? Based on this only we need to journalize. That's all it is. Okay. So that means to give bonus shares, what reserve? What you will utilize, sir? Reserves. Every damn reserve. 3 specific types of reserves. What are those? Capital redemption reserve, commonly known as, or class purpose we call it as. Yeah. Next priority to securities premium. Last priority to free reserve. Common types of free reserves are general reserve and PA. Free reserve actually means any reserve through which you can pay dividend. That's all. Are we okay? In fact, now can you complete the entry for me? Can you debit? Do you think the journal entry is reserve? No. What and all reserve you are utilizing, that all reserves you will go on debit. That's all. Okay. So far whatever we have learned, can we quickly apply it in one of the problems to get our understanding a little better? Now if you want to do anything, you can do. I'll just give maybe 1 minute break. Others can start reading first question. Or maybe one more point I'll tell and then start. Yes, sir. No, sir. Free reserve means it is freely available. Okay, you can utilize it for many purposes. Okay, one such purpose being dividend declaration. 15 minutes break. Oh, yeah, I'll give you after 1 hour, definitely. Wait. Okay. Or maybe 1 second, hang on, sir. One more concept is there, which I think gets triggered in first question, I think. Okay, or maybe I'll tell off this, then we will start. Okay, listen up, everyone. There is one section restriction, Companies Act restriction for companies that want to give away bonus shares. There are many restrictions and provisions. One such that is relevant for us for problems is this. Listen to this carefully. If company wants to give bonus shares, no? You will give bonus shares to only to whom? New guys or existing shareholders? Existing shareholders. What Companies Act says is existing shares must be fully paid up. If company wants to give bonus shares, what I told, existing shares should be fully paid up. Only that company which has fully paid up shares, only those company can give what? Bonus shares. This is the section. Now, next question is, what do we mean by the term fully paid up? Okay. What do I mean by that is, let's say a face value of a particular, I'll take maybe this as case 1. maybe this as case 2. Face value 10, paid up value, let's say 10. Okay, what do we mean by the term fully paid up is the existing shares should have reached face value mark. The existing shares should have reached face value mark, meaning shareholders should have paid to the extent of face value. If company has recovered money to the extent of face value from the shareholders, then such shares we call it as what, sir? Fully paid. Only if that is there, then such a company can give away bonus. Otherwise, no. Once again, you want me to repeat that or got it? Everyone unanimous? You're paid a full fees, so don't worry about doubts. If you have anything, don't ask neighbor and all, ask me. If I know, I will answer. This is okay? Online also is saying got it. Okay, if you're saying got it, I've given 2 cases. Can you tell me? First case is this. Face value of existing shares, 10 rupees. Paid up value of those shares is also 10 rupees. Can this particular case, or in the first case, can a company go for bonus shares? Can the company issue bonus shares? Yes, because the shares are fully paid up. Fully paid up means what? It should reach 10 rupees, huh? No. It should have reached face value mark. If the face value is a 10, it should have reached 10 ka mark. If face value is 100, it should have reached 100 ka mark. That is one checkpoint you will check in every problem before you start with solving. Okay, this is first checkpoint. Whether shares are fully paid up or not. Clear? Second case, face value how much? 10. Paid up value how much? 8. In the second case, can company go for bonus issue? No, because it has not reached the face value. So in case 2, what we have to do? There are 2 alternatives, which I will tell you when we come to the problem. There are 3-4 types of problems in this. I don't like to discuss everything in one go. We will dissect the topic or concept in smaller pieces, go on solving, and then update our knowledge as when we go. Are we okay with this now? Alright, so the takeaway is simply what, sir? Shares should have reached face value mark. That's all. Okay. Alright. I think with this in mind, I think we can go for first question. Sir, should premium also be collected? You are like half an hour ahead of me, ma. Okay, I'll come to you. I'm a little slow. Okay, I'll catch up with you. Thank you for wonderful comments. I don't know, today I think it's not my birthday also. So much they're commenting. Okay. Anyways, thank you. Wonderful. Okay, first let's, we'll go on to which question? First question only. Question number 1. Let's get started with that. Following items appear to be in the trial balance, and all these questions are anyway from ICI material. So if you don't want to print our books, you can also refer to ICI materials also. That's also fine. Some additional questions may not be there in ICI material. That alone you may have to print. Majority of our topic or question is straight away from ICI. Some questions, if I feel the order is not good and all, no, I would have referred some private books and modified the question. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as ICI. Okay, from the following items appear in the trial balance of Bharat Limited as on 31st March 20X1. Sir, this is a common thing which CA does. They don't write. We are in which decade now? 2020, correct? This X is nothing but 2, sir. It's actually, this year is 2021. Instead of 2, no, they substitute with X. Because even ICI also cannot keep printing their material every time. Suppose you are in 2025 now. They wrote 2021. You will feel very bad, no? 4 years question. Still they have not updated. But hence they devolved another method known as, we'll just call it as X. That way nobody gets hurt also. It looks like fresh. There's actually ACCA does this, which our institute also has started doing this. So hence instead of 2021, 2022 and all, no, they simply write 20X1, 20X2, like this they write. So that means, can I write 2021 in exam, sir? What they have done, you also do the same. If they write 20X1, you also write 20X1 only. Extra chalu, being extra chalu not required. Okay. All right. 40,000 equity shares of how much, sir? 10 each. Have they told this 10 is the face value? Mentioned anywhere? Have they told this 10 is the paid up value? If they don't mention anything, face value, paid up value are same. That means face value is also 10 rupees. Paid up value is also what, sir? 10 rupees. So how can you tell? Check. How many shares are there? 40,000. What is the value they have given next to 40,000? 10 each. 40,000 into 10 you do. How much you are getting? 4 lakh. How much is this value? 4 lakh. And what is this 4 lakh? Where is it coming in? Trial balance. In trial balance, you only show paid up value. How much ever money shareholders have paid, no, that value only comes in trial balance. Is it okay? That's the reason I'm saying face value and paid up value both are 10 rupees only. Comfortable? Yes, so. Okay, that means these are what shares? The moment you just know full, you should become alert. What is that alertness? These shares are fully paid. So that means, is there any extra headache? Or bindas company can go for bonus? They can go for bonus, bindas. We'll see they want to go for or not. Capital redemption reserve. Can you utilize this for bonus shares? Yes. In fact, this has what priority? In fact, this has a first priority. So can you utilize this? Yes. Security premium collected in cash. For the time being, ignore this word collected in cash. There is a small concept of this also, which I'll tell you maybe half an hour, 45 minutes later. But for now, as far as the things that we have learned, can we utilize securities premium for bonus? Yes. So this also we can use. General reserve and credit balance in P&L. Can you use this also? Yes. Credit balance in P&L means it's a profit. If P&L has a debit balance, then it is a loss-making company. If P&L has credit balance, it's a profit. P&L debit means it's a loss. I think you know this. Are we okay with this, everyone? Loss-making companies and all, do you think we'll do extra shade chart of this bonus and all? Generally, profit-making companies think about issuing the bonus shares. So most probably, it will be what balance given to you in the question? Credit balance. Okay. So can you utilize this also for bonus? Yes. Okay, next read. This is the table ka data. Let's see what they've given below. Company has decided to, has decided to issue to the equity shareholders bonus shares at the rate of 1 share. So company wants to give how many bonus shares? 1 bonus shares for every 4 shares held. If a particular shareholder, if he is owning already how many shares? 4 shares, he will get how much extra as bonus from the company? So that means they are giving this in 4:1 proportion or 1:4 proportion, depending on how you construct the sentence. Correct? Okay. It is decided that there should be a minimum reduction of free reserve. Such a waste sentence. One line unnecessarily they spoiled and one tree unnecessarily they cut. Is this sentence really required? They are saying minimum reduction in free reserve. For bonus shares, first priority to CR. Next priority to free reserve. Last priority or minimum priority to what? Free reserve. Should they have to tell that, or in every problem we anyway will do that? We will do it. So that means, was this line really required? Huh? Cut it, I tell you. No, just kidding. Leave it. Let it in. Pass necessary journal entries. That's all. Okay, simple. Chotta problem. Can we fadafat do it off? Okay, so those of you who don't want to copy the solution is already printed over here. Okay, the reason why earlier I didn't print the solution, some of the articleship students told we don't have time, sir. Okay, so we would like to cover your classes little faster. Please give us the option with solution. That's the reason I've printed majority of my questions also with now solutions. So you guys have a call. If you want to write the solutions, you can. Otherwise, you can just stick it in your book. Either way, make sure that this is going in. Okay, that's your call. I will not interfere in those aspects. Okay, question number 1. First, I will do one working note. Bonus shares. Sir, is it straightforward or bonus shares is given in some proportion? Some ratio they have given bonus shares, yes or no? So let's call that out first. Existing shares, bonus shares. This dabba and all you need not write in examination. First problem, so I'm showing it to you. So it's fine. I think in mathematics may used to do this, I think. So let's go for this. So what ratio they are giving bonus shares, sir? If you have 4 existing shares or 4 old shares, you will get how much as bonus? 1. I framed this or it's given in the question. That's what they have given. If you own 4 shares, you will get 1 share as bonus. Come to the question. Does the company have only 4 equity shares, or how many equity shares does the company have in totality? Company has 40,000 equity shares. If you have 4, you will get 1. If a company has 40,000 equity shares, how many bonus shares will be given? Are you comfortable with this cross multiplication which we used to do it in maths? How do you find in this now? You just do the cross multiplication, right? How do you get x? X is nothing. What is this 40,000? Is it the value of equity shares or number of equity shares? This 40,000. This 40,000 is the number of equity shares. So by solving this equation, you're going to get number of bonus shares, correct? So can you tell me what is the number of bonus shares? How do you do that cross multiplication? It is nothing but 40,000 into 1 divided by 4. Yes, online also everyone is comfortable, I hope, with that calculation. 40,000 into 1 divided by 4, which is 10,000. This 10,000 is what, sir? Value of bonus shares, worth of bonus shares, or number of bonus shares? Number of bonus shares. Perfect. To pass journal entry, we want number or we want value? That means, can you tell me what is the value of bonus shares? You want, yeah. How many bonus shares? 10,000. Have they told bonus shares is worth 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 150 rupees? Anywhere have they mentioned? What is the face value and paid up value of existing share? 10. So bonus ka value also will be same, which is what? 10 per share. 1 share ka value is 10. So 10,000 ka value will be 1 lakh. See, you should not write like this in exam, okay? L, K and all, I will do that and all, that extra fitting, I will do it in class. How you should write? Like this. Okay? Don't write L, Ks and all. That is acceptable in your books, not acceptable in examination. There's one working note, please show. I recommend. Then we can go for what, sir? Journal entries. Are you able to understand my handwriting? Not that it will improve. You will get used to it. I think it is fine also. Not that bad also. Correct? No? Good. Better than us. See, that uppity put. Beautiful, somebody saying. Oh, thanks. Not that beautiful also. I know. Actually, I do write well, but here I'm not so. Okay, all right. Can we start? Journal entry. Sir, journal entry, you already know. What is a journal entry, sir? Bonus shares, what is journal entry? Reserve account debit to share capital. Correct? How much company wants to give bonus shares? How much? What is the value of bonus shares? 1. This 1 lakh they will pick from what? Reserves. Which reserve? First they will pick from capital redemption reserve. So instead of writing reserve account debit, first journal entry, what will we write? CRR or full I'll write? Lazy people, they're telling write CRR. Enough. One problem I'll write. Even I am also lazy only. Capital redemption reserve or CRR account. Debit or debtor, how much? 1 lakh? 1 lakh? Check, do you have 1 lakh in CRR or just 55? Just 55. If you have only 55, how much can you utilize? Only 55. That means you got full or shortage. Shortage means next best or next priority to what? Securities premium account or security premium reserve account, if you want to call it. Do we have SP or securities premium? Yes. How much? 30,000. If you have 30, you can only utilize 30. So 55 you got from CRR, 30 you got from SP. Quota over or still shortage? Still shortage. How much still shortage? 15,000 still shortage. Now for this 15,000 you will utilize free reserve. And I told study material first will utilize of General reserve. That means we will debit what reserve now? General reserve account debit arrived as a B bar F, that is balancing figure. This is acceptable short form which you can use in examination. Are we okay? So I want to use P and L. Use. You're doing what study material is doing, that's all. So debit over, credit what? To equity share capital. Correct? No. Don't write. Check the screen. So we hate you, sir. Yeah, no problem. Check the screen still. What have I written? To equity share capital or something else? Something else only. What is that something else? Bonus to shareholders. This is the reason. This is the reason we don't like you. Wait, I'll complete narration also. Then you'll not like me even further. Being bonus, you can write narration in your own words. I'm just writing, and some keywords are there which I want you to be aware of. Being bonus shares issued as per, this part is important, as per board resolution number ... dated ... This word, board resolution number ... dated ... Even if you don't want to write number, it is fine. You can simply write board resolution dated ... also okay. But this part should come in your narration. Oh, this we didn't get, sir. So far it was going well. Something and all he started speaking, they're telling. Correct? No. No worries. Can I? They've also written same thing. Don't worry about that. Are we fine? Okay. Alright. I'll finish off the next entry and then we will discuss on this entry and move forward to the next problem. Is it okay? Now, sir, you have done so many balance sheets. Correct? No. Even those which are not tallied also, you made it tally and you finished. Correct? Have you seen this account anywhere? Bonus to shareholders account. Have you seen account like this? So that means this is actual account or temporary or dummy account. It's just a routing or a dummy account temporarily opened which will get closed. Are we okay? It's a temporary account just opened for some entry passing purpose. It will get closed. So in accounts we have plus minus. In accounts we have plus minus. Journal entry we have plus minus. That is there in mathematics. In accounts we have, it runs on debit and credit. If something is credited and if you have to cancel that, what you will do? You have to do opposite, meaning you have to debit. If you have debited something and if you have to cancel that, then you will be doing credit. Yes, simple concept of this. Here, this dummy account, have you debited or have you credited? Credit. That means to close it, what you will do next? Debit. That means next entry you fill. What is that? Bonus to shareholders account debit. How much? 1 lakh. L is acceptable or full zero you have to write? Full zero in exam. Okay? If you write L, you will get full zero. Bonus to shareholders account debit 1 lakh. Actually, what should have been credited for bonus shares? Equity share capital. That means now you will write what? To equity share capital account. How much? 1 lakh. Are we okay? So this way what happened, you just check. Bonus to shareholders account got credited and here it got debited. That means that account anyway got closed. Effectively, what is the entry you are getting? Reserve account debit to equity share capital. Okay, now? So this one you can simply write being capitalization of profit, something like that. You can write the narration. I'll explain this also, don't worry. Being capitalization of profits. This is the entry. That is what you are able to see in your solution also. Correct? Yes. Narration, don't worry. So they have written different narration. Narration is narrating a story. One people will narrate in one way. But the key word is what, sir? Board resolution. That should come. Other than that, your vocabulary, your English, bindas. Don't use too much butler also. So do we do like this only for this sum or always? No. For every time, 2 journal entries will come for bonus. Every time. This is not exceptional problem. This is the actual problem. Like this only we'll be doing going forward also. Sir, can we do combined entry, sir? So many trees we can save. Yeah, I understand. I appreciate that sentimental value, but in examination, please do like this. You have to clear also. No? Then we will save trees. Okay. Yeah, they will. Actually, trees are already cut. Booklet of ICA is very, very big. I think mostly more than 32 pages, I think mostly. It's very, 90% of them won't complete it fully. Some, many trees are already dead. So, yeah, Papa. Or you're telling me, Papi. Okay. So, 2 entries. Yes. So, next question is, so why 2 entries? Sir, imagine a company where there'll be only 1 shareholder, sir. Or there'll be hundreds and lakhs of shareholders. Possible? To every of them, you can give bonus on same day. If today, if the company has decided to give bonus shares, today only shares will be rolled out, or it'll take some time. It may take a week's time, or it may take some 10 days time, like that. Hence, we pass 2 entries. First entry when the bonus is declared. Second entry when it is actually rolled out. Is it okay? Because even like that company also needs some time, no, to roll out the process, because there is not 1 shareholder. There are so many shareholders. That is the reason always for bonus we route it as 2 entries. It is a dummy account, perfectly accepted, but still you have to pass it like that only. Now is it clear why 2 entries? Yes. Now what is this board resolution, sir? Company, no. Can they take the decision left, right, center? Just like that director was going home in his car, aram se. Suddenly he said, why not bonus? What is there in this world? What is mine? What is his? Everything is everyone's. Let us give away bonus shares. One director decided like this. Okay, can they do it? Or board company means few people have to take decision. Few people. All the directors have to do one gossip session known as board meeting. All of them have to come. They'll do some gossip. Correct? They'll arrange one meeting. Correct? So the decision that you take in that meeting, no, we call it as board resolution. Because if tomorrow if say I didn't say only, if one director say, when did I tell like that? If they back out means problem, no. That is the reason they'll document. They'll do one tappa rather. Okay. So that agreements that they have come to in a meeting, we call it as board resolution. This resolution and all you have to file with ROCs, which I think Sai sir will explain it to you in the law. He's the best for that. Okay. Let me not tell too much. Are we okay with this? These sort of resolutions, no, will have a date as well as it will have a number. But subject is what? Law or accounts? All the data they will give you. That is the reason it is what? More chukke. What is that chukke? Dot. Meaning resolution number, resolution date is not given. That is the reason we have kept that dot. If you want, you can simply write board resolution dated ... also. That is the meaning of that. Are we okay? Online. You're still online or went offline? They're sleeping. No, they're saying yes. Okay. All right. Here, what have I written, sir? Maybe this also I'll discuss. What is this I've written? Capitalization of profits. Bonus share, no, has another name. Bonus share has another name. What is the other name of bonus shares? Capitalization of profits. Here, what is getting converted into shares? To give bonus shares, what are we utilizing? Reserves, right? Meaning reserves are getting converted into capital. Yes, meaning shares. Shares is nothing but capital. So reserve is getting converted into capital. Hence they use, for bonus shares, they use another name known as capitalization of profit. Here profit means reserves. That is the meaning they're trying to say. So reserve is getting converted into capital. Hence that particular name. So in your examination, if they say pass journal entry for capitalization of profits, indirectly what are they asking you? Pass journal entry for bonus shares. Because this is another name, that's all. Fine, Sirji. Okay. All right then. Thank you.